Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Price and I am the owner and creator behind Pampered Life. I make small batch luxury bath and beauty products. When I first started out with Pampered, my biggest fear was actually being a business. It's funny saying that out loud. Um, I was afraid of being too big. I was afraid of having too many orders and making too much money, which is crazy if you want to be a small business. Um, and one of the things that I did to get over the fear of that was actually just diving in and being a small business. um, it was funny because it actually took the pandemic to get me to do some things that I said I was never going to be able to do. Um, and I think that is the worst thing you can do as a business, and I've done it to myself, is putting labels and restrictions on things and not allowing, God to lead you on the path. If he gave you this reason and this call in your heart to do it, putting limitations on it is crazy. One of the limitations I had was I can't do this, because that would be crazy. I'm a small business. Small businesses don't do that. And about almost a year into being Pampered, I bought a business planner that I found on Amazon. And I started figuring out, more business aspects of Pampered that I hadn't really thought about, which was crazy because if I was going to be a small business, I should have thought about that. But again, I was letting my fear of being a business get in the way. And so as I was filling out the business journal, there was a lot of questions that were really, really tough to answer because I hadn't thought about it. And I think in a way I didn't want to think about it. It was very overwhelming. Obviously being a business owner, you're wearing a lot of hats. You're the photographer, you are the copywriter, you are creating the products, you're doing the creative side and the business side, and you're your own boss. There is no one else to go to but you. And so I think my fear was if I got too big, it was going to be too hard to manage. But there's nothing that a little organization can't help with. So I started filling out the business planner and I filled it out in a month. I got through it like really fast because I started getting really encouraged and excited about the new year. I started it about a year ago, in November, December-ish. So then I started the year of 2020 with a rebrand. And I was really afraid about that too, because I was like, man, if I rebrand, that means I really, really have to do this. And I really have to be a business. I'm not just a hobby. I'm not just making this for fun. I'm not just making these products for me. I am making them to be a business. And once I vowed to do that, I think I got over that fear. And then I started finding areas in my business that I was not good at, or that I wanted to improve on, and I started doing classes online, and I started taking courses, and I really started focusing on marketing, because one of the things that the business planner pointed out to me was that being a small business wasn't necessarily about just being a business, but you had to be, kind of like a creative business in a way, especially being a small business online. There's a lot of different competition, even from different niches, and that's okay. It makes everyone unique. Just because I make bath and beauty products and the next person does, we are so totally different. And that was the same with when I was in the knitting niche. Everyone is different, everyone is unique, and that is one of the really fun things about being a business, because you can't replace no one can replace you. You can't replace yourself either. So, being a part of that makes your business special. One of the other things too that I had to get over was, just the fear of people not liking my products. There's always going to be someone that is not right for your brand, and that's okay. As a customer, as a customer myself, I don't always want to purchase everyone else's products either. And that's okay. whether it's out of my price range or something I'm not looking for. And that was the journey of doing like my customer avatar and stuff like that. So I think the fear is mainly just, letting it actually be what it's meant to be. And once I started, implementing the stuff that I was learning, I really saw a change in my business. And opportunities started coming to me that I never thought possible. I thought that's something that a big business does, or that's something that, not anyone like me would do. And I got a wholesale order, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this was a dream that I had, but I didn't even know like where to start. And so that's the other thing too, like I said earlier, if God gave us this as part of our path and we answered the call and we're doing it, we have to be open. And a lot of times God talks to us all the time, but we have to actually be in the mindset and we have to be open to hearing what he has to say, because he's talking to us all the time. Just the other day, I was, letting fear take in again. And I said, I don't have too much time. I'm putting limitations on things again. I don't have time. I can't do this. It's pointless. It's not even helping me. And I didn't even pray about it. I was just thinking about it. But God knows. No matter what, he knows. And I was thinking about ending my blog because I was like, if I don't have to worry about my blog, I can do this, and this instead. And then the next day, I got an email from someone who found me from my blog. And so I had to, get over that. And so I said, you know what, just stop. Just continue what you're doing and, it'll be okay. So I guess the way that I've gotten over fear is just becoming confident in my business. No one can be a cheerleader for your business if you aren't. No one's going to want your products if you don't like them. Everything can be changed and, rebranded. I didn't like my labels, so I did new labels. And if I didn't like the packaging, I changed the packaging. I didn't like my logo, so I made a new logo. Those are all things that, little things that we can allow to get in the way of our progress. And, so it's super fun. I love being a business owner. I think I finally am comfortable and confident to say I own a business. I am a business owner, a small business owner. And I'm excited about it. And I think when you are excited, then your customers can see the excitement, and then they can see all the hard work you put into it. So if you're afraid about going live, just go live. If you're afraid about releasing a product, send it to a friend or two. See what they have to say. Find a Facebook group. There's tons of groups online, as well as the group here on Galilee, where you can ask questions and get people's opinions, and allow yourself to grow. You have to give yourself the permission to grow, and to just do it. I think that's one of the main things that I've realized this year is I just have to do it. And once you start putting in the work, it's really, really, really hard work. But once you start putting in the work, everything will fall into place. And it's not that I don't have any fears anymore. I still have fears. What if my body butter isn't good enough? What if my serums aren't good enough? What if? What if? But we can't hold ourselves back if we want to grow. So, I hope you guys have gotten something out of this, listening to me talking about fear. But from all the businesses that I've seen here on Galilee, I know all of you guys are going to go very far in your business. Just remember to own it and be confident, and to not put yourself in a box, and allow yourself to grow. So God bless and have fun. Bye, guys.